Have you ever felt your heart pounding before a social event, as if you were bracing yourself for a challenge? Picture this. You're at a casual get-together with friends, and someone asks you a seemingly innocent question about a point of view or future plans. Instantly, you feel your stomach tighten, your palms start to sweat, and every potential answer seems inadequate. Why does something so simple turn into a mountain of pressure, making you feel like you're struggling to hold on? This feeling isn't just nerves. It could be anxiety disorder, something that affects millions of people. But what exactly is anxiety disorder? And why does it make simple situations feel so overwhelming? Anxiety disorder isn't just about feeling stressed before a big event. It's when that stress lingers, grows, and follows you into places it shouldn't. Think of it like having a smoke alarm in your brain that goes off at random times, sometimes when there's no fire at all. It makes you feel like everything is a threat, even routine tasks like answering a phone call or attending a family gathering. In normal amounts, anxiety helps us stay alert, pushing us to perform better or be cautious in risky situations. But when anxiety takes over, it's like your body's alarm system gets stuck in overdrive. Even when there's no real danger, it keeps going off, making you feel on edge and alert, even during ordinary situations. It's exhausting, and over time, this constant state of false alarms wears you down. This can make everyday tasks feel like enormous challenges, affecting relationships, work, and personal happiness. In personal relationships, anxiety can act as an invisible wall. Imagine you've had a minor argument with your partner. Instead of addressing it, you replay the conversation in your head 100 times, analyzing every word, every expression. You might think, what if he leaves? What if this means something bigger? This spiraling thought process makes it hard to see the situation clearly, often blowing things out of proportion. Think of anxiety as a guard dog trained to protect you. When it's functioning properly, it barks when there's a real threat, like a stranger entering the yard. But with anxiety disorder, that dog starts barking at everything: the mailman, a leaf falling, or even its own shadow. The good news is that anxiety, while challenging, is manageable. It's about recognizing when your guard dog is barking unnecessarily and gently training it to relax. Here are some ways to deal with anxiety. 1. Stop and breathe. When anxiety begins to build, the body reacts as if you are in danger, triggering the fight or flight response. To regain control, slowly inhale for 4 counts, hold your breath for 4 counts, and exhale for 4 counts. This simple exercise sends a signal to your brain that you are safe, which helps you calm down and prevents rash decisions based on fear. 2. Check the facts. Anxiety often makes things seem more dangerous than they really are. Ask yourself, what evidence do I have that this situation is truly threatening? Try to stick to the facts and avoid thinking in extremes. If there's no concrete proof that something bad is going to happen, your mind may just be overreacting. 3. Label it. Simply acknowledging, this is anxiety, can create some distance between you and the emotion. When you label it, it becomes easier to manage because you're separating the feeling from reality. Instead of reacting immediately, you're recognizing that this is just a mental state that can pass. 4. Focus on the present. Anxiety often pulls you into the future, making you worry about things that haven't happened yet. To counter this, shift your attention to the present. Ask yourself, what is happening right now? Ground yourself by focusing on physical sensations, like your breath or the feeling of your feet on the ground, which can help anchor you in the moment. 5. Take small actions. If there's a real issue, break it down into small steps. For example, if you're worried about a meeting, prepare your thoughts one step at a time. If the threat isn't real, remind yourself that you don't need to take action. Sometimes, anxiety tricks you into thinking you must do something immediately, but taking a step back often shows there's no urgency. Additionally, try not to avoid the situations that make you anxious. Gradually facing those fears can help reduce their power over time. Anxiety is not a sign of weakness. It's a signal that your body is trying to protect you. By understanding and working with it, you can regain control and feel more at peace in your daily life. Think of anxiety like a storm passing through your mind. It can feel overwhelming, but storms always pass, and the sun comes out again. So the next time you feel anxiety creeping in, whether during a conversation with a loved one or while worrying about the future, pause. Recognize the signs, take a deep breath, And remember that you have the tools to regain control. And if it feels too difficult to manage on your own, reaching out to a psychologist can make all the difference. Living with anxiety is difficult, but with support and practice, it can become something you understand and manage, rather than something that controls you.